Hello, we have one person. Hello, how are you this evening?
I'm running a little behind, trying to get things a little situated. Whew.
How are you? How do you say that, Illyria? You blessed? That's good. I am Black Cubana, aka La Seren.
I am Divine Legacy, and we welcome you.
Hello, Don. How are you? So, we're going to be talking about different subjects. Hello, Sharika. How are you? Okay, go ahead, Divine. I'm piggybacking off of you.
So, we got a lot of topics we can do
Hello, RHL.
um, today. So let me see. How do I want to start it? Hey, what's the day? Wednesday. So we go. It's Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday.
We gonna do some wacky shit on here. And stuff. So let's start by with I know last week one of the ladies wanted to talk about shit.
Different topics.
What would y'all like to talk about?
What would y'all like to talk about? We are dedicated to y'all. So hello, yes, Michelle. What's up, King Divine underscore fire? I want y'all to follow King Divine underscore fire on YouTube. He has his own personal podcast as well. We support one another. It's a each one teach one because there's enough love, there's enough blessing in the universe for everyone. One another. It's a each one teach one because there's enough love.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to share us out.
Test tube.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
until y'all write what y'all want to talk about, if not, then we'll pick something. But we're thinking about connecting to your higher self retreat, which is in June, where we want to pick a state where everyone can come to. So if you close to, you can drive or you can fly. We are going to rent an Airbnb. We want to do it near a river, a lake, and a cottage. Okay. During the retreat will be on a Friday and end on a Sunday. You will be required to wear white. We will have one bitter bath and one good bath. We will do a ceremony, which is a cacao ceremony. A cacao is it's called the food of the gods. Aztecs, Indians did it. Indigenous energy, Indians did it. Um, the Mayans did it. It's a cacao. My cacao comes from Peru. Okay, so I will bring the cacao. It's going to be where this cacao is where we sit in meditation and we're going to do this shaman style. And it's going to open up your heart. I also have a tobacco. This tobacco is not the tobacco that you smoke. This is a tobacco from Peru and it's from plants and trees. And when you sniff it, it opens you up and it opens up your gifts and you connect to your plant spirits and your animal spirits. And we will sit and meditate and get to know each other. Food will be provided. Okay, so it's going to be we will have a bonfire outside where I will evoke spirits. So we sit around a bonfire and do kumbaya. No, I'm just kidding. And we will bring in together. We need to know who is down and who wants to come before we set this up. Because I would hate for us to go rent an Airbnb and it's just me, Divine Legacy, and initiated by spirits. We want to heal. This is connecting to Pachamama. This is connecting to your higher self. This is inner child healing. We will not be judgmental. We will cry together. We will yell together. We are unity. We are family. So we are trying to prepare this, but we need to know who's down and who's not. Somebody said Florida. It's either Florida or Georgia. That's all I ever hear. Florida and Georgia.
Well, I see two Floridas.
Yo. Either way, we got to travel there. So everybody's traveling. We want to do this in June. Okay? And it's like, I'm going to make it pop for you. This is going to be a very good experience. When I did my tobacco and Divine Legacy did her tobacco, I connected. And this is where I found my phase, my gnomes, and I connected to Mother Earth. It unlocked me. This is where I opened up and I was crying because I was releasing. I actually sat down with my little self when I was 5 years old, and me and her communicated. It's all about opening up your heart space, which is Anuhata. When you open up your heart space, you open up to the divine, you open up to your spirit guides and your animal spirits. This is a healing retreat. It's catered to all colors. Just because I'm brown, Divine Legacy brown, that doesn't mean anything. All colors, all ethnic groups, all nationalities are welcome. I speak 3 different languages, Francais, Espanol, and English. So I can talk, okay? So I'm trying to do this. Men are welcome too, King Divine, because your booty butt gonna be there too. That's my friend. So I mean, I just love him to death. I mean, I just want to pinch those little cheeks. But it's catered to all, okay? Sakpakse. So we are catered to all. You want to piggyback on anything, Divine Legacy?
I hope that a lot of people is willing to come, because we all need healing. It's the time. Is we everyone that's right now is on this podcast is somehow, some way is stepping into their spirituality. And this is a way to closer get you there. But first, of course, we always talk about you have to heal first. You have to heal. So and we just trying to we just trying to heal as many people as possible so they can walk.
And food
Yeah,
is
perfect.
provided because I'm a foodie, baby. Food will be provided. You have to wear white. White is purification. Okay.
Yeah. Do they have to wear white all 3 days?
No, just Friday. Well, Friday and Saturday. Sunday they can wear whatever they want.
Okay. And stuff. So it's beautiful. I'm gonna let y'all know it's beautiful, but we just trying to find a place to do it at. What city, would benefit a lot of people and stuff. So that's where we at. So what do y'all think?
Who's drumming? Me. You know I'm going to bring my shaman drums. I will help you connect. I'm going to call forth spirits. So spirits are going to come. Okay? I would teach you how to properly shield. I would teach you how to connect with the elements. It's all teaching and love, baby. Okay? We here
Yeah.
for you.
I'm it's when I tell y'all it's beautiful, it's an experience like no other. It's definitely an experience like no other. And y'all get to meet us. Hey,
Yes.
y'all get
And
to meet us.
if you need Reiki healing, I'm going to bless y'all who's in need of it. Okay, you got to bring your yoga mat or something to lay down on. But it's going to be a very experience that you're never going to forget. Spirit laid this on our heart. So who's ever down, you need to contact either me, Divine Legacy, or Initiated by Spirits. This has to happen because there's too many spiritualists going unhealed. Okay?
And how can you heal one person if you're not healed?
Exactly.
How can you a lot of times we sit there and give advice but don't take our own advice. You
Exactly.
know, so we need to be held accountable too as spiritualists. We definitely need to be held accountable and stuff. So with that being said, today's topic is gonna be childhood drama. I said trauma. Childhood
Well,
trauma.
childhood, you do have drama.
Childhood drama. And when we said childhood trauma, is mentally, physically, and verbally
Yep.
and stuff. Me going on my spiritual walk like I am, I don't hold, no secrets or anything. And I learned that I gave my daughters mental and verbal trauma because my mouth is my mouth is lethal, and sometimes when we talk, I want to say when we talk shit about, we got to look at it that everybody don't take it in like we take it in. Because to me, when I sitting there and I talk shit, I'm gonna say shit to my daughters, I'm thinking it's to build them up, when in fact I was turning them down. With me, when somebody talks shit to me, I'm like, oh, really? I'm gonna show you different. I'm gonna show you, where with them it was totally the opposite. And I learned that, which I have apologized for. I have apologized. But you know, me being broken, having them, and didn't know no better. I didn't know no better. I'm gonna be honest. I did not know no better. And this is what happened. So, now they carrying on trauma, and I'm trying to listen to them talk, and I'm trying to heal what I broke, if that makes sense to anybody. And
Exactly. Because I'm traumatized by my parents. Because my parents was traumatized by their parents, so forth and so forth. So it is a chain reaction where you say, damn, I'm turning into my mother. I'm turning into my father, because it's a learned behavior. And once again, I do agree with Divine Legacy, because I was broken when I conceived my children. I was broken when I was carrying my children. So I already had generational trauma between my hips. So when I brought them forth, they passed through that too. So it's like I look back and I said, damn, I should have listened, because I was turning into my parents. So I had to get off of my high horses, let go of my ego and pride, and apologize for my children for not listening, thinking that they can handle it like Divine Legacy said, like I can. Everyone cannot take criticism like I can. Everybody can't take stuff like I can. So I was treating them like that. So half the blame was my fault. I tell them I can't make up from the past, because the past is gone. So give me the benefit of the doubt for apologizing, because I did not know better. And I cried. I said, I am your mother. I'm no longer mommy. I'm your mother. And I'm learning with you. And I want us to heal together. And I'm learning to listen, because technically I am not their friend. Okay, I am their mother. I was trying to be their friend and their mommy at the same time, and it was bumping heads.
and
So I
and,
totally understand.
and with me, it was totally different. I was trying to be their mother and not their friend. I was totally. I can think back on times that I think my oldest daughter really needed a friend, wiser. And I was more of the mother. Like, no, you're not gonna do this. You could do it this way. Instead of listening to her. So I can honestly admit I really broke down my oldest. I have really broke her down. And the fact is she's an amazing mother, but I know she's still broken. So it's time that I'm trying to listen to her and just have a conversation with her, because in my mind I'm like, I used to think me and my oldest do not get along.
Mine
Okay?
neither. Me and my oldest.
Yeah, I was feeling like me and my oldest did not get along. She gonna be the one that make me go to jail. And I hate to say it like that, but that's how I was thinking. When in fact I didn't want to listen to them because they was kids, and I felt like they didn't know. When in fact, some of them is wiser than us.
Exactly. My children
Um,
teaches me things. And like I said, I had to let go of my pride and say, I do apologize because I didn't listen to you. I didn't give you the benefit of the doubt. I automatically think I knew what you wanted and what you didn't want. And I had to apologize. And that took a lot because as parents, we think we know what's best for our children, and actually we don't. What works out for you do not work out for them.
yeah. So it in the
That is what
comments.
the
Oh, I'm
oldest
sorry.
one, the
What about?
first child gets it, and the middle child. The middle child's like, fuck it.
Absolutely.
The middle child get the leftovers, the hand-me-downs. So between the first and the middle child, I do know y'all got it hard.
And with me, I only have two. So my oldest, bless her heart, she caught the blunt of it. But here's the thing: I'm the second oldest, and I felt like I caught the blunt of it. And stuff. My youngest one, I guess she kind of like see what me and my oldest went through and be like, I ain't fucking with that lady.
Yeah.
But that made her close in. She don't share her feelings. She don't share what she's going through. None of that. So it's just fucked up. I'm gonna be honest. It's just fucked up.
And as an elder child, you do have a lot on your shoulder. And because parenting does not come with instruction, the first child, it's like y'all are experiment. Y'all like a test tube baby. And then when you the last child, you learn not to do what you did to your first child. So a lot of parents do need to take the time and apologize to their children. You know,
and I do.
it took me a while, but I'm doing it. And first time I do it, my daughter said, "What's wrong with you? Are you dying or something?" Said, "No, I'm learning my mistakes. I'm healing. I was broken trying to raise you. Now that I'm healed, I see I made a lot of mistakes. I said a lot of things out of anger. So I'm taking the initiative to try to heal our bond. So when we
Yes.
incarnate, I won't have to go through this. Sometimes your children are your karma."
I ain't think about it like that. But they could be. What about you in this shade by spirits?
I just got here. I don't even know what is the question.
We talking about childhood trauma, mentally, physically, and emotionally.
Like what we've been through.
What we've been through, what we learning
And
as
how
we getting
sometimes we
into
can
our
bring that on our
spirituality.
children.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I have been to all in the above. So, and growing up, I always used to blame my mother. Oh, why weren't you there? That you used to have to work 12, 16 hours a day. Why are you hitting me? Not realizing that she was tired. She was tired and she didn't know how to release. So growing up, I didn't know, I couldn't understand that she was broken herself trying to raise kids. So I kept blaming her until I became a mom myself. And I found me doing some of the things that she was doing to me, which then made me make a promise to my own self to never be that, do that. This is why I say I want to break this generation curse with me. I know it's tough, but I'm going to end it all with me. So my babies don't have to go through what I've been through. So that means that I'm not only doing my healing, but I'm taking the healing from my ancestral line too and doing that so the girls don't have to go through what I've been through. So it's when you grow up that you realize that, oh, their mom that you got, their father that you got was actually broken and they didn't know how to heal. And like Ma says, there's no manual how to be a parent. And a lot of times we end up expressing our emotions by yelling and all that without wanting to. Like for example, you be exhausted and that child keeps like just calling you ma, 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 and all of a sudden you find yourself lashing on them, and
Yes.
so a lot of growing up, you see one thing, but when you become an adult and a parent yourself, then you have the understanding what your parents went through. They never got a chance to heal because there was not nobody was teaching them and the time wasn't right. But now we have the chance to break that limit. I don't know, break that line,
Cycle, yeah.
that cycle. Thank you, Ma. Break
Mm.
that cycle that our kids can raise their kids in a different way. Like one thing I told my kids, I will never hit them because to me that wasn't right to me. So I hold that promise dear to my heart. I won't physically um, discipline my kids. But a lot of now I understand it's not because they chose to do that. It was what they have seen it and their mother before them seen it and done it. So they were repeating a cycle. But a lot of things you're gonna learn when you become a parent yourself, when you grow up and understand and do the healing.
Shit, I had to. My mama say, "Go, find a switch." I'm like, "What the fuck? I gotta go." When I would get in trouble, my mother would make me go get the switch, and then
And
she said, and then I would come back with the smallest one. So it's like I understand, and then I find I didn't understand why they said money don't grow on trees, And then when I became a parent, I fully understood why,
yeah,
because this would eat you out of house and home, and it's like doing all this, and then my oldest tells me, "Ma, I don't see how you did it. Now I understand." Eventually, they will understand, but it also takes time when both of y'all, children and parents, apologize to one another because y'all both learning,
yeah.
and it's very hard.
And to piggyback off of initiating by spirit, I'm gonna go on another topic real quick because
Okay.
with me, I can honestly sit there and say I believe in whooping their asses.
I do too.
I believe,
I don't want to
I
even
believe
talk
in
to them or
I
beat them.
believe in whipping their asses because sometimes talking, putting them in the corner, and stuff like that. With some kids, not all kids, but some kids just don't get it. Some kids just don't get it. And some kids is
They
just
don't,
bad
they
as
don't
hell.
deserve a timeout. They need something else.
Yeah. So and that's to everybody on here that have kids. Do y'all believe in spanking or
No,
another alternative and discipline them? Because I can honestly sit there and say I'm not gonna child abuse, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
whoop their
beat,
ass.
but I will chest tie. And
Yeah,
I did inherit it from my mother. I know how to throw a shoe.
Yeah,
And
I
I got perfect
understand.
aim. I'm like, didn't I tell you? And
Yeah.
then I named my spatula. I said, go get Smokey, because I ain't playing with you. And then I said, nah, I ain't gonna spank your ass. I'm gonna spank your feet, because your feet was the one running around here when I told you not to. And it's
And,
like you do turn into your parent. But I don't believe in beating, but I do believe in you spare the rod, you spoil the child. And
and
sometimes timeout do not work for children.
and I can honestly say my mama said that saying right now to this day, mom. She said even with her great grandkids and stuff. Cole Pink Frost said, but sometimes the physical discipline creates a animosity between parents and child.
That's because you're getting beat. I didn't say
That's
beat, I said discipline. I understand when you get knocked around, beat, and you got bruises and all that. That's a different type of discipline. There's some hurt and anger there. I'm talking about plain discipline where, you do a little tap, 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 and I said no, and no mean no. But I understand that part. Some parents do take it too far.
And
I'm
but you
gonna.
gotta the ones that do take it too far, um, I don't think they mean to. Some of them
They have anger problems.
they have
The
anger
thing,
problems,
the thing that I was trying to explain, it wasn't because they had so much hurt inside of them as a parent. I wasn't. There was no tap. It was beat. It was beat, which then for a lot of immigrant parents and kids, we go through it. It's not a tap. It's actually uh, beating you up, and which then as a daughter of an immigrant, as an immigrant myself, it is very different when they physically discipline a child from where when they do it over here. So that's why I said I would never do that to my own kids, because that's not a tap. That's you. To me, that's an abuse, and that's a cycle that needs to end, especially from immigrants. I can't speak, Lord.
And, and sometimes if you from a broken home and the mother and father is having beef and your mother have problem with that father and you look exactly like your father, sometimes they take that out on you, and that's not right. I understand that. But I'm not talking beating.
Okay.
I'm not talking when you take it too far, that's wrong. But I mean, like, say you got a 2-year-old and the 2-year-old snatch away from you into running traffic. You're gonna spank that little butt and say you don't do that, because you can
Yes.
you can't get another child. So
Yes.
there's certain extent you have to go through. Now, just saying, didn't I tell you to wash the dishes and you punch them in the face? That person got problems. That's a different one. Now that one's going too far. But I'm talking about where you're going to save your child's life.
yeah.
That
I
to me
mean,
is
and
different.
you know what? At the end of the day,
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest as much as possible, because I'm one of the ones that I ain't gonna lie. At times, I beat my goddamn daughter and stuff. I beat her ass and stuff because and it wasn't because of hate or anything. I felt she was disrespecting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna be disrespected by no one. No one.
That's
And
understandable.
especially my kids. So with that being said, um, it have been times that, when teenagers sit there and smelling themselves, you know, and shit. I'm no. Here's the thing. I give you what I have. I give you what I have, and all I ask is to go to school and don't be disrespectful. But when you start being disrespectful, I'm a, I'm sorry.
And sometimes that goes back that your children can be your karmic
Yeah,
lesson.
Yes.
Because sometimes when you go back in a past life, your child was the parent and you was a child, role play.
yeah. and
So
stuff. So I just wanted to see, what everybody else think on the subject and stuff, because we do have um it's hold on, because Cole Pink Force said, but feeling like you being disrespected and actually being disrespected is separate. Here's the thing, the tone. A lot of kids don't understand their tone, because it's certain tones you need to carry with your parent.
true. Like some parents, like fuck you. How are you gonna tell the person that could have aborted you, could have gave you up, that struggle, and you're gonna have enough balls to say fuck you?
Mm,
That's going too far. No parent is perfect. Once again, it doesn't come with
yeah,
instruction, but you don't have to say fuck you to the woman that brought you into life. When you were sick, she stayed up, or your grandmother, whoever it is, that took care of you, that bathed you, that wiped your ass when you couldn't wipe your ass yourself. That's where the respect come in. When you
yeah,
get the audacity to say fuck you, that goes too far.
yeah, and stuff. Because I ain't. Oh my
Um,
god.
not 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 to cut anyone off, but I understand. The thing at the end of the day, we don't have the manual to be a perfect parent. Sometimes we do end up going too far that we forget that that human being, which is the child, if she's around teenage years, she will have to deal with that trauma now, and it was caused by the parent, you know. And at the same time, we trying to be a parent in a broken world, in still heal, do a job, be like be everything, wear so many hats, and at the same time raise a decent human being. So I understand both ways, and I understand what Pink Frost is coming from, and I understand what Miss is coming from, because being a parent, it's hard. It's hard. You don't have a yes and no question. And
Yeah,
being a child, you trying to figure out yourself, your little human being, with the society input, with your friends input, with other families input. So it is understandable. We all make mistakes as a child and as a parent at the end of the day.
yeah,
So that's why both of us, now that, like, as a parent, now that we know better, with this time, with the change and the evolution and everything, we should step up and be like, oh, I wasn't the best parent that I could be been, but that was because I was not where I am now. I was broken. Now I'm trying to do better, but I need you to try, because just
yeah,
me trying is not gonna work. I think having a more open conversation helps now,
Hearing
because
the
kids are
opinion, yeah.
wise.
yeah.
Yeah, sitting down and say, I'm going to hear you out. I'm not going to interrupt you. You know, I want to hear, I understand that. And it also starts when they're 2 years old. I mean, it's not cool when you have a 2 year old like, fuck you, bitch. And then the parents are laughing. To me, that's disrespectful and not, it's not funny. But to each his own. I'm not going to tell you how to raise your kids, but it's going to get a time where that kid is going to say that and you're not going to think it's funny. You know,
Yeah,
because you're going to get called to school.
Yes.
You keep getting called to school. You're going to get reprimanded on your job. And then when you lose your job from getting called to school because of your children, you're going to take it out on your children when you should have started it when they were saying, fuck you, bitch, and y'all started laughing. That
yeah.
right there takes it too far.
Absolutely.
Uh-uh.
Okay, the next topic. What is y'all definition of being woke? Everybody has their own definition of being woke. And what I mean is woke as far as spiritual woke.
Um, I'm afraid to physically discipline my son at one, because I know how I felt in moments of physical discipline. So I don't know what I'm gonna do when he's 15. Cause
Can I answer that?
Because
Right now, you're seeing him
Yes.
as a child, cold pink frost. But when they start like preteens, especially when they get height on them, they start smelling themselves. You will understand when they say, when you say, son, I need you to take out the trash. I'm trying to do this. Bitch, you take it out. I ain't fucking doing that shit. This ain't my trash. I didn't do it. Then you're going to start thinking different on how your mom felt, because you're going to say, I brought you in this world. I was doing this for you, and you don't have the audacity to take out the trash, and you're not paying no rent here. You will start seeing the difference. Right now, they little, but after a while, they grow up, and you're going to start seeing that.
and I feel like this is the best time right now. This is the best time to install and get it together with him, because these kids, Lord have mercy, these kids. That's all I can say is these.
I see it in the grocery store. They say, can you go do this shit? You do it yourself. I'm like, damn, if that was me, I'll be like picking up Daisy. I'll be
Now,
going in the upper room if I said some shit like that.
we used to talk underneath our breath. You know what I'm saying? When
My mother heard that too. I heard you. I'm like,
and when my mom be like, "What you say?" I ain't said nothing, and going about my business. But
change your face. I do got eyes in the back of my head. I'm like,
yeah, and stuff. Here's the thing: I don't mind the talking under the breath and stuff, long as I can't hear it. I don't mind it, because we got to get it out. But Lord, don't let me hear it. Don't let me hear it.
so you have a point where you have to start setting boundaries, because when they feel like they taller than you and they don't got to do this shit, and you ain't, and they living there rent free, you know what I'm saying? There's limits. They do have to respect you. They might not like you, but they do have to respect you.
And to comment on RHM, she said he likes to get loud because he's taller than me. Shaking my head. She got a 13-year-old, and he's taller than her. I'm gonna tell you what I tell when I told my kids and stuff. I always had a back. And my oldest daughter said, "Mom, you'll hit me with that bat. I will crack you the wide the fuck open."
And then I called the cops and said I did it.
I surely would. I will crack you. One thing about it, if I work every damn day, bust my ass for you,
you can have the house clean.
The one thing you not gonna do is disrespect me. Because I'm out here busting my ass for you. Even though y'all didn't ask to be brought into this world, but me as a mother, I need to bust my ass for you. But you as a child is not gonna disrespect me.
Yeah, my mother used to say, "You're gonna walk over here, but baby, you're gonna limp back."
Shit.
You said that nobody asked to be born, right? There was like 1,000 sperms out there. That one, you swim faster than every other sperm. So you telling me that you didn't ask to be here, girl? No, you chose to be here. Don't come with that.
You might want to press charges with love. You saying that now, but you'll feel hurt when your son press charges on you. See, you talking it now, but wait till your son grow up. Your whole demeanor is going to change, and you're not going to like it if your son called the cops on you and press charges on you. See, your son is young right now, but baby, the tables will turn.
We definitely need to and you know what? We gonna bring it back a whole nother way, because it just dawned on me. I be going every which way. Y'all don't pay me no mind. But society made it hard for us to discipline our kids. Because see, now back in the day, you didn't go to jail. Now, it's a difference between if the child going to school with black eyes every week and this and then that. That's something totally different.
Broken ribs.
Yeah. See, that's something totally different and stuff. But society made it so where all the kids got to do is dial 911 and the parent, and they come out and most of the parents get charged.
What's the problem? She took away my phone. Okay, you're not doing your homework.
Yeah, they make it hard. Let me tell you, my daughter, my youngest, act up in school. Let me tell you, and I went to in that school, and I went to beat her ass in that school because and see, once again, I was taught where you show your ass is where I'm gonna beat your ass. My mama always told me that. I'm a strong believer on that. Where you show your ass is where you go get your ass beat. So if she show her ass in school, I'm gonna beat her ass in school. The teacher was like, "No, you can't do that." That's my child. What you mean I can't? Y'all called me because she was carrying on. But then when I get there, y'all telling me I can't discipline her the way I want to discipline her. So what I did is I took her home, beat her ass, and took her back to school. Because either way, she was gonna get her ass whooped and stuff. So I'm just saying that some of these kids go off the rim. They really do. They go off the rim. And then they you can already tell because when they at a young age and you tell them to do something and they start talking back, that's a sign right there.
You remember that one video that little boy said, "I'm the daddy, I'm the daddy." He was like 2 years old and everybody was laughing. He was like, "I'm the man, I'm the daddy." I'm like, see, that child's going to be in and out of jail. That child is going to beat the mother. I'm telling you, that's a problem. 2 years old, I'm this to the mother. That's what I'm talking about. That's not cute. The little boy was sagging with a fucking pull-up. 2 years old, your ass shouldn't be wearing no fucking pull-up.
And stuff. But another thing. So I take it that this podcast is gonna be on kind of like on parenting type thing and stuff. But another thing I want to sit there and bring light to is sometimes our kids have a disability, and if we don't know nothing about it, how can I put it?
Shit, I gave my kids NyQuil.
Okay.
I'm like, night time.
So
mommy need a break.
So my daughter was diagnosed with bipolarness, right? And I'm like, okay, I didn't cater to her bipolarness because I don't know nothing about no bipolarness and stuff. All I be sitting there looking at her like, tighten up. What the hell you crying for? Like, tighten up. When in fact I didn't, as a parent, really understood what she was going through. And I can admit right now to this day, sometimes I still don't understand what she's going through because of my mentality. I'm one of the ones that I brush shit off. Let's roll. That's just how I am. So to deal with a sometimes oversensitive child is hard for me because I don't know how to handle that.
Because we Gen X. So it's like we was raised different. Gen X is like, it's totally different. So because we was raised Gen X, we trying to raise our children that way, and it's different. And because you knew that she had bipolar, now you can help her with your grandchildren, is because you learn. You see what I'm saying?
I'm learning. I'm still learning because, like I said, sometimes I still don't understand and stuff, but I do listen. I try to listen, but I do don't understand. But I just wanted to bring that to light, like with us. I guess because even if we did have a disorder, it was never talked about. It was never talked about to us, and stuff like that. Or if you hear somebody be like, they bipolar, you automatically think, oh shit, they crazy.
Yeah, and that's not necessarily
and that's not necessarily the case.
And by me finding out, I would ask my kids, why you didn't come to me? They said, Ma, you never listen. Ma, you don't hear me. Ma, you always telling me this. Ma, this. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I felt the same with my mom. It's like, you're not listening. You're not hearing me. This is the problem. And stuff like that. Like I said, we learn. Now I'm learning to listen.
Can you guys check the comments, Stacey?
Always talk about No, you're fine. That doesn't exist. Shaking my head, RHM said. She also said her oldest has ADHD and it gets hard. Had to really understand his brain functions different. Cole Pink Cross said, I was saying as an adult, I would press charges on my mom, not as a kid. I never would have thought of call 911 on her.
Mm-mm. It's so
There was
it's
someone, sorry,
you said it was somebody.
there was someone that asked that what she could do about her 13-year-old acting up, right?
Where are you
No,
saying?
she was just saying
Oh, okay.
Her 13-year-old son is starting to talk back to
like
her
so yeah.
because he's taller
So,
than her.
He likes to get
so,
loud, but he's taller than me, shaking my head.
so the question for me is who pays that phone bill? Who buys that grocery? Who has that electricity running in that house? Like we as a parent have to think
She said he has
not
ADHD.
Okay,
okay.
okay, RHM. Okay, so her son has ADHD. So okay, because my daughter
Medication.
have it too. So I'm gonna ask RHM: is it physical or mental ADHD? And the reason I'm asked because um some ADHD kids don't comprehend things, and then some ADHD kids is more I want to say physical violent sometimes and stuff. So that's why I'm asking which one. Okay, so his is mainly mental. Yes, his is mainly mental. Because my daughter, when she was diagnosed with ADHD, and let me tell you, when she get frustrated, she shuts down. It's nothing you can sit there and say to her or nothing. She would sit there out of frustrationness. But I can honestly, RHM, she never got loud with me. She don't show that aggressiveness to me and stuff. That's another thing too. I never put her on medicine, and the reason I never put her on medicine is because I can handle her at home. Now, all because y'all can't handle her activeness in school, I'm not gonna put her on medicine and stuff. I refuse to put on medicine. I did not put my daughter on medicine. Right now to this day, she's not on medicine. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not drugging her because I can handle her at home. I have no problem with her at home. Matter of fact, at home, if I ask her to do something, she do it. So I have no problem, with her at home. Now, is it that the teacher get frustrated and not taking the time out to really teach them? So then, we going every which way. So
Because the teachers are not taught how to handle these type of children.
yeah,
They say, oh, he got a learning disability or he's this. Some children are more advanced. And if they bored, they're going to act out. And the children and the teachers wants to put them in special ed or doing something like these teachers are not taught how to handle these certain children. Everybody is just money hungry. Even the doctors are not concerned about your health. They want to
yeah,
know what type of insurance you got, this and this. Don't nobody care anymore.
yeah, and
Um,
stuff.
can I say something?
No.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So so why so I feel like we a lot of things that we go through, right, is part of our past, right? So you have a son that has ADHD and you starting to, I don't know if you're awakened yet, if what is your path or whatever it is, but have you ever wondered, maybe this is my calling to help my son, going through a holistic way and understanding, then in the future I can help other kids and other mothers that goes through it.
And she said
Because a
she's
lot of time these people, sorry, these
oh
people that these kids that have ADHD, they are spiritual as F.
that's what she said. She said he can see
Sorry,
spirits.
Spirit said passion flower and skull cap. will help when you have ADHD. It helps calms the nerve. Also, ashwagandha will help calm it. You don't do it in a whole lump sum. You got to do it in moderation, but it helps calms the brain because it's a chemical unbalance and it helps brain. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Spirit told me to say that.
Yeah. In the shit. It initiated by Spirit. I cannot talk today. Initiated by Spirit. She said he is
Girl, it's not
gifted.
you, it's the referee.
She said he is gifted and he can see
What is
spirit.
it?
She said that he is gifted and
See?
that he can see
He's
spirits.
a medium.
Mm-mm.
And that will affect it too because
It's funny
they are
because
annoying as fuck. No, nothing personal spirits, but they are annoying. And if you can't calm your mind down, you be like, oh my God, you know. And the first thing they want to say is you schizo or you bipolar. Some people are, but that's why I said skullcap, ashwagandha, and passion flower help calms it down.
Mm-mm.
okay. We got another topic to go on?
Yes, woke.
Or any
What
question?
is the difference between being woke? Some people think you are spiritually woke when you start reading the Quran, or when you start reading the Egyptian Book of the Dead, or you start watching documentaries on YouTube, or all of a sudden you join a spiritual group. Reading books does not make you spiritually woke. Okay? This new age bullshit is not working. The old school is the only spirituality. Magic goes back in the Babylonian days at the beginning of time. Nothing new under the sun. A lot of these spiritualists are reading some books and all of a sudden they want to say they woke. Okay? Every black person is not African. Some black people were here before the boat came. Some black people are
Yes.
Native Americans. So people quick to say, I'm woke, black power, brown power, white power, whatever the fuck of power you want to say. Reading books, watching YouTube documentaries, getting in special groups does not make you woke.
No.
So the question to our viewers today is, what do y'all consider being woke? Whether it's spiritual or what's going on in the world now, what do y'all consider being woke and stuff? With me, I don't know. I'm gonna
I
be
wanna
honest.
I wanna answer that.
Yeah,
To me, is being taken everything, being stripped down of everything, and feel like you have everything at the same time. Is being taken every material thing, everything, just like as you came in, and at the same time feel empowered, feel like you got everything. It's not about coming into your gifts that is being spiritual awakening. It's more than that. It's not about I'm speaking Creole now. It's not about seeing spirits, hearing spirits that you are awakened right now. It's something that comes from within. You know, it's to be awakened. It's There's no word for it. It's to be so in tune and connected to that, you know, that you have to heal, because there's a lot of awaken in people that you just want to hit with a fry pan on the head and be like, go back to bed and wake up again.
Yeah.
Because
Cold Pink Girl said, woke is an excuse to say that you feel like you have more knowledge or you're right about what a group is or what a group go through. Exactly. Some people think like, oh, I don't believe that this and this. You're not woke. Everybody's spiritual path is different. I might not be connected to Ra. I might be connected to Isis or something like that. You're going to agree to disagree. Just because you don't believe in what a person's saying, everyone is not a black Israelite.
Yeah.
Just because you're not a black Israelite does not say you're not woke. Okay?
And
Everybody,
yes, because she said also Cole Pink Frost also said woke is a term to belittle someone else, because in your term they may not be woke to you.
And to someone that is awakened, that is woke, they will understand that not every person goes through at the same time. To be awakened, you will understand just because that person is not on the same frequency as me, that does not mean they are on the lower level as me. Because at the end of the day, we are all one. We are all connected.
the
That means,
divine, yes.
yes, that means that I understand that I'm here, but I am not here to be a judge to the others.
Yeah, that just like said like, okay, me and you initiated by spirit. I'm gonna just use initiate by spirit as an example. We have a problem with, let's say that I have a problem with the police officer, right? But initiated by spirit don't have a problem with the police officer. So she'll sit there and say, I'm not woke because I'm not agreeing to her views on the police officer.
Exactly. Like some people say, oh, police officers are corrupt. No, they're not. There's a bad egg in everything.
Yeah.
Black people are this. No, there's a bad egg in all cultures.
And
Okay.
so
But look,
what,
yeah.
what
Pink Divine said, better understanding of your life and you're in control. Your outlook on life is knowing everything is connected spiritually.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
Cold Pink Frost says wokeness is just another way to die. I really hate the term. Sorry, I just hate it. Because my black might not be someone else black. My spiritual journey, not yours.
If you have a problem with police officer, that's something you have in return. There's bad cops and there's good cops. There's bad spiritualists and there's good spiritualists.
Yeah.
You can't have one without the other.
True.
And,
But
and,
people are
and
trying to divide, saying, "Oh, you're not woke because you feel cops' lives matter." Motherfucking everybody's life
yes,
matters. A cockroach life matters. I don't
even
like
though they still would get smashed, but
fight the
to
power.
me, to me, as you are, I'm not gonna say awake because I know you don't like, but to me, the more you know, the more you understand, the more you find yourself. The objective is to always help the other ones heal and find themselves. So if you come at me and tell me, oh, I'm awake and you're not because you're not doing this, that to me, that's telling me you have so much healing to go through that you don't even realize. And just because you got those gifts working for you, don't come telling me that I'm awake and you're not, because those gifts can be taken from you.
yeah.
From, the same divine that has blessed you can also take it from you because you misusing what they have blessed you with.
Like everybody want to curse you, put black magic on you. You know you're not supposed to do that. You only do it if the person has done wrong to you and is guilty. You're not supposed to curse any animals. You're not supposed to curse any children. So, for example, I'm gonna use Divine Legacy. Divine Legacy don't like me. I know she don't like me. But if she cursed me and I haven't done nothing to her, that's going to piggyback and come back on her. Because spirits is about justice. Okay, I'm not talking about the dark spirits. I'm saying spirits. So that will come back on her because I never done nothing to her. She don't like it because I'm woke. And in her eyesight, I'm not woke enough. Okay? Some people, when they get into spirituality, all they want to do is learn to hurt people and cast spells and stuff, and that is wrong. Any cause you put out there is an effect. There's a laws to everything. You are not above the law. That's why they said be careful who you attack because you don't know who's behind them.
Just on the joking aspect of what Mama was saying, yes, she did. She did do something to me. She took my man.
The sex was not good. He had a little hot dog. He had a Vienna sausage. I said, "Oh my God! Oh my! Divine Legacy like Vienna sausage. She can have that back." I was like, "Oh Lord."
Yeah, I don't know. It's like no sooner she said that popped in my mind. So just to bring like, look, we be joking all the time, everybody.
I don't like Vienna sausage.
It's RHM said, I know someone that doesn't like me and it's spiritually. Makes no sense to me. I know she needs healing because of trauma.
Exactly. They angry. Angry people hurt people, but they just don't understand. Karma just don't happen overnight. It could be a week, it could be a year, it could be months. But if you've done something to an innocent person, you will get the cause of it because it will come back. People's like karma don't exist. Yes, it does.
Yes, it
Every
does.
cause has an effect.
I'm gonna use this term since I've been I give say woken since I've been walking in my spirituality. It's a term that mom always said, and I love it to death. I really do. She said, "Broken crayon still color. Broken crayon still color." So even though you broken, you still can color that same color. So you don't have to. I just feel like even though you broken, you don't have to try to break other people down. I'm learning that. Let me take that back. I'm learning that because I know it have been times with me being angry and everything. I have broke a motherfucker down like a shotgun and stuff. And that's because I used to be like, oh, if you said something to hurt me, oh,
I'm hurt you back.
I'm hitting below the belt. My tongue is lethal. And I be meaning that shit when I be saying, because I make sure I put every syllable and everything on it. So you can get the full effect. But, I'm learning why I did it. And it's because of course I was broken, and I'm trying to hurt back somebody that hurt me. Well, now I'm like, I'm more like damn and just try to keep my distance. If you hurt me, I try to look at it a different way.
Exactly.
I really do try to look at it a different way. Now, spiritually, once you hurt me spiritually, I'm done. That's a done deal for me and stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, that's a done deal because that's to me, especially. I feel like sometimes I go into things a little naive, and stuff, and thinking that, everybody is loving and we all one big happy family, when in fact it's not like that. So that I've been learning a lot of stuff.
That's why you hear me say, don't wear your heart on your sleeve.
Yeah.
Won't go in trying to make friends because
Yeah.
you're going to get hurt and disappointed.
And I totally understand now when you sit there and said you wasn't put back to make friends. You were put back to do a job. Even though sometimes people make the job hard as hell and stuff, but you still have to do your job. You still have to push forward and do your job.
You heard that saying, you got to separate business with pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Spirituality, when we come back, is a job. So that's how you got to say, okay, I'm here to heal, initiated by spirits. I'm not here to be her friend. Because friends turn into friend. I'm not saying this is an example initiated by spirit.
No.
Friends turn into frenemies. And it's always the ones that you give your love to that hurt you. And it hurts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a little. So when you are walking on your truth, there is gonna come a time that you're gonna find your tribe, your people that are for you. It may take 2, 3, 5, 6, or 10 years, but you will find those people.
Mhm.
It's just that there's going to be a lot of
Right.
lessons throughout. And a lot of times it's not going to be a bunch of people for you. It's just going to be a handful. And you're going to have to understand it's quality versus quantity.
Yes. Yes. And to piggyback off of initiate by the spirit, don't try to fit in.
Because you're not going to.
Don't try to fit in because
I
sometimes
heard that.
you want stuff so bad and you want to be able to belong to something. Don't try to fit in because when you try to fit in, I want to say you kind of like blocking yourself because they might not be for you or let alone get you.
It's
So
like
don't
you
try
are a
to fit in.
candle. You are a candle and you going in a dark house. When you put that light in there, the darkness separates. You are the light. The darkness don't like the light because you take from them. So they would try to do anything to hinder your light and blow you out. That's the difference between chosen. The non-chosen do not like the chosen. You are the light. You're not going to be loved. You're not going to be liked. You're not going to be accepted. I don't care how you get comfortable. They always going to make you uncomfortable because of your light. A lot of people don't have a shine. So they try to dim your shine to make them look good. Does that make sense to y'all?
It do to me.
Yes, it
And it's
does.
I pretty
hard.
smile.
It's very hard. It's over 6:34. Any questions so far? We don't dang. When we started talking about stuff, our ratings dropped.
I know. I see. We down at 8 now.
They
It's
don't
not.
like the truth. See what I'm saying?
At,
No, people don't like the truth. That's how you know. Like Initiated Spirit said, it's not the quantity, it's the quality. When you start talking about stuff people don't want to hear, they scatter like roaches. Because soon as I said, you're not supposed to hurt people that did not do nothing to you because you don't like them or you jealous of them. See what I'm saying? We
but
are the light.
let me. And with that being said, the 7 ones that one just left. So the 7 that is here, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. And stuff. We
um,
appreciate everybody that come in and chat with us, and everything. And thank you.
We appreciate y'all, but y'all can't tell us what you want to talk about. You know, we are
I would like
strong
to.
women.
Mm.
What you
I
say?
want to add something. When you come into your spirituality, don't associate it with it is casting spells, working with deities, working with other spirits. Spirituality is about finding your truth, and that's where the mixed up is. Because a lot of people think, oh, because I'm spiritual, I gotta work, I
It's
gotta do root
because
work, I gotta.
that's where
No.
they make these movies, Charms, The Worst Witch. Everybody thinks that's how spirituality is. Spirituality, like you said, is not about casting spells. It's it's finding who you are. I'm sick of this pollen. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
it's about finding who you are. People want to get into spirituality to get the man to bind with them, to do this, to make money. They into it wrong. And I'm tired of seeing people, you can't even see their eyes or their body because they drape down the crystals. Baby, crystals is not going to protect you from death magic. Crystals is not going to protect you from black magic. Y'all overdoing the thing. Wearing crystals don't make you walk on water. It doesn't make you more spiritual than the next person. Crystals have a purpose. And sometimes y'all overdoing the damn things. Crystal has a purpose.
I'm gonna read some comment. RHM was like, she said, "Dang, I do feel like an outcast." She also said, "I'm so thankful for this podcast." She said, "I'm so thankful for the women in this podcast."
Yeah.
Cole Frost said she's still here. She said, "Thank you for sharing your knowledge." RHM. Sharika. I hope I pronounced it right. She said, "I enjoyed this live. Thanks, lady." And then RHM said, "I'm lost, guys. Sorry. Just taking everything in." Here's one thing. We can start on one subject and
That's how it goes. We like water. We just go with the flow.
yeah, we'll flip it. We'll do a whole 360.
All right, Kim, you that little bean. How you gonna say you love the podcast, you thankful, then you gonna say I'm lost, guys. You are a bean. Which bean are you? Are you a pinto bean? Are you a black bean? Are you a white bean?
I do want to ask a question. We are thinking about doing a little retreat.
I'm sorry. Divine Legacy know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I'm a test tube baby. I'm sorry. I'm high on Benadryl.
So we are thinking it's gonna be us three, and if you like something like that, it's gonna be this time is gonna be nature based. So we're thinking about it around June, and if that's something that interested you, Lord, I'm bilingual, so y'all gonna have to go with it. The accent and that.
No, her spirit guide is a high school dropout.
I don't know what is with you and him.
I'm on Benadryl. It's starting to kick in. I'm sorry.
When he graduates, I hope you get one like this too. Then you be like,
well, I guess. So with Initiate by Spirit is we asking, pretty much who will come.
And if you down, let us know, because we don't want it just be us three. I mean, us three, we can have fun with spirits too, but it's much better when we have other people. Like I said, I will perform Reiki. We will all help you. I'm going to do it the shaman way, okay? But we need to know what state, because like I said, we want to do the damn things. Everybody want Florida. Everybody want Georgia, okay? But we want it because sometimes people can't fly. Y'all can drive down. I'm going to bring my drums and stuff like that. I won't bring my singing bowls because my singing bowls are made of glass. But we'll get her done.
So we gonna. Sorry,
she said she a pinto bean.
So that's, and we also gonna have classes going on. She has a class that she's providing right now. It's $33 and it's for 10 days. Get in there.
You can pay me by PayPal. It's going to be via Zoom, because I'm going to help you declutter your mind and get mental clarity in meditation. Okay?
But we going to come with more details. Please let us know about the state. Divine Legacy. She has a sale going on with her readings.
3 for 15, guys.
So do that. I'm creating a Facebook group for spiritualists. I will post it when it's done. It's free. So we are here to help you guys. And what else y'all want to say?
And Divine is going to be there. And when I see him, I'm going to pinch those little cheeks. Okay? And he's going to bring his notebooks if y'all want to purchase them. Like I said, I'm going to bring the cacao. The cacao, not the cacao. The cacao, and I'm going to bring the rapé. So it's going to be a ceremony. We would do a bitter bath and a sweet bath.
Okay? Sorry, Mom. After it's all said, King Divine, yes, we can twerk. Hey. We put on some music and see who booted. I ain't gonna lie, I can't twerk.
I can't either. I got a little booty, but little booties matter, baby.
Hey, you heard that song? Little booties matter. They got a song that says little booties matter. It's
And let us know what you would like us to talk about.
Oh, somebody
So,
said Virginia. If y'all want Virginia, that's cool too. But we need to all come together with one location. We want to do it in June.
we
Okay.
trying to do a halfway point, for kind of like everybody. What's a halfway point
Not
for
the halfway
everybody?
house. We ain't doing no halfway house. I
And,
don't want
and
no
so,
Vienna sausage with the tiny nuts.
and I'm gonna be honest, y'all definitely need to get with King Divine on his notebooks. They are gorgeous,
Pow, pow, pow.
gorgeous, and stuff. They are gorgeous,
Look at that.
gorgeous. I wish my makeup could look like that.
Damn. Well, yeah. Can y'all see this?
No, you blocking yourself out.
Okay, so that's
is-
good enough. Well, damn. Y'all get the point.
yes.
What
So
that
check
mean?
with
Hit
them.
that 804. What's 804?
it's a zip code. It's an
Oh,
area code. It's an area code.
I
And
got hoes. Do I got any hoes in 804?
Hey,
and
oh.
also we do, if there's someone that would like to participate in the podcast, let us know. You know,
We
you
don't
can send a
discriminate,
message
pinto
to
bean.
any of us.
Yes.
If and it will be fun to go over it. Is it there any questions, any concerns?
North Carolina.
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, you wrong. King Divine and stuff. So anybody that's on here and would love to be on the podcast, just hit up Initiated by Spirit, me, Divine Legacy, or Mama LaSaran.
Everybody call me Ma. So if
And
you want to call
stuff.
me Ma,
Hit us
I'm
up.
a hoe. I'm a spiritual hoe. I got a lot of kids, man.
And so we would love to have y'all.
Oh, you ain't scared. Come on, you from Virginia. You ain't scared.
So please come on. I mean, just let us know. We would like to have a special guest on Sunday. So just let us know.
So please let us know what state, because we have to communicate so we can make the flyers and make it happen. I would love to meet all of y'all. I ain't into hugging because, the energy.
Energy. Yeah.
But I will perform Reiki on you. I will help you. We will heal. Also, we're going to do some dancing because to go through the sacral, the inner hip healing done by Initiated by Spirit. She the one got them hips, but she can Shakira.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing but corn in Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
So Indianapolis, I'm that sensitive child. Divine Legacy was. You ain't sensitive. I be seeing that food. You ain't sensitive.
So yeah. And if y'all have topics, let us know. Here's the thing, and this is what I want to clarify too. Our topics that we put out there or that we discuss, it's our opinion. We're not putting our opinion on nobody. Everybody has an opinion. So I really do want to clarify, it's our opinion, it's what we have went through. So what we saying might not connect fully with y'all, but because it's our opinion. I mean, by all means, we would love for y'all to say something and we can go over it. We all adults here. I don't want nobody to get offended, saying, where I don't like when they were talking about such and such. It's opinion, baby.
That's why we ask. What do you want to talk about?
And stuff. It's opinion. Like I have an opinion. Initiated by Spirits have an opinion. Mama have an opinion. And guess what? All our opinions is different. So I just really, yeah, and I just really want to, by all means, share your opinion. We respect all opinions.
So
we might don't agree with them, but we respect them.
we got Florida, we got Georgia, we got Indianapolis, we got Virginia. So we all need to come together, you know, in the middle. We got to meet somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Um, when I do come to Virginia, I will be eating at your dinner table, cold pink frost. Yeah, we in this to heal. We all a family, judgment free. If you
Yeah,
don't like some of the things, I mean, tell me. I might not like it, but I will respect it and listen.
yeah,
You know, but y'all got to speak up, man. I can't read minds, but that
mm,
takes too much energy, and it's easier if y'all communicate. King Define, wherever we go, you going. I'm sorry. We already kidnapped you, King Divine Fire.
Definitely, I just felt like I need to put that out there, because I didn't, even for people that go back later and listen to the podcast and everything, and or if they caught a glimpse of it and not the whole podcast on why we was talking about it, why we were saying what we were saying, and they get offended by it, and we don't want that. We really don't want that.
Once again, we cater to all colors. We cater to all genders or whatever the fuck you identify as. You know what I'm saying? We cater to all the alphabets. So we
Yes,
don't care. It's a
we,
each one, teach one.
yes,
We
and
all
stuff
unity. Spirits and souls don't have a color. They don't see racism.
and stuff. So I just to put that out there, and people, we need to love on each other. The hate is not there no more. We need to stop the hate. We need to stop the hate. We need to discipline ourselves with the hate, and watch what we say. Damn, I feel like I'm going to church.
No, overtime.
and just watch what we say out our mouth about one another. I just need to say that.
Like they say in New York, yerp. We can go to New York too.
It's stuff. So I just
That me.
Oh, we could go to Boston too. Boston. We can go there
Who
too.
said Boston?
Barry.
Is there a Boston in there?
Oh.
I know he'll be saying Boston because that's me.
So we gotta get together. Of course, it's gonna be food because I'm a foodie. We're gonna eat, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna cry, we're gonna stomp. We're gonna love on each other. Judgment. We're gonna respect each other. We all gonna listen. So we need your help, guys. If y'all serious, because we are serious, you need to contact either one of us or King Divine Fire. King Divine Fire is like, why does this heifer keep putting me in it? She didn't say I wanted to be in it. I don't know. I just kidnapped you, King Divine.
And see, we already know who go cook. And they shade by spirit go cook. I don't cook. I'm just saying.
I know how to cook Cuban food. I know how to cook Haitian food, Cuban food. And I put hot sauce. I put spicy shit on everything.
Mm-hmm.
If they come out with a booty out of there, it is not my problem. Just let it out.
If y'all want to donate to my Give Mama a Booty,
you know what? And that's another thing. That could be another topic that we could talk about Sunday, because
you ain't gonna be here this Sunday, right?
Oh shit, I might not be, but yeah, I can still listen, once it's over with. But if I am here, we need to talk about us sitting here. What's the word I'm looking for? I want not defacing, but us sitting here doing stuff to our body unnecessary. We need to love.
I'll be joking. I'm happy with my little booty.
I know, Mom, but I'm just saying for those of us that is self-conscious about certain parts of our body or just certain parts, Period. Look, you like you is because that's the way God created you.
You see this hole?
Mm,
I earned this hole. I
yeah,
fought for my life. Do you see me covering up? No.
yeah.
If
You
someone
know,
got a problem with it, that's how I feel because I earned this.
so I feel like Spirit put that on me to say that. You know, we really need to stop trying to enhance our beauty. Because one thing about it, if you don't think you pretty, ain't nobody else gonna think you pretty, baby. So you gotta people gonna treat you how you feel about yourself.
I show is pretty.
Nah, I sure
I'm
ain't
married.
shit. I'm
I'm
goddamn
married.
shit. I'm pretty when I wake
I
up
don't
with
know.
scarf around my mouth. Shit, y'all. Hey.
Fix me a plate
I
of
don't know
food.
who.
I'll really be pretty.
I don't know who keeps asking. There's someone in there that wants to be a guest, and they keep second guessing it. I just
I don't
picked
know,
that
but
up.
Divine Legacy is going to be absent Sunday, so we need another
So,
person. So speak up.
so I think I already know, but you are welcome to come in. We don't bite.
We
Not
don't
all the
bite.
time, but we don't bite. So
Eh,
you are welcome to come in and
No, I
share
ain't gonna lie.
your
If you
point of
mess with my
view.
food, I will bite you. Cause don't mess with my food. I don't
eh,
care if it's a small wiener and some tiny nuts. That's
Ma,
my
you
small
high?
wiener and some
eh.
tiny nuts.
So they are calling for rain Sunday, so I might be on. But if it don't rain, then I will be at the festival. So
So if she's here or
Even
not, a poor
even if
person
you're
still.
on, absolutely. So whoever this is, um, I will see you Sunday.
eh.
Don't
I
be
don't know
scared.
who it is. Who is it? Is
Hello,
it male
Randy.
or female?
How you doing,
Huh?
Randy?
A female.
Eh.
Oh,
You
where
I'm
the
said,
picking up a
meat at?
female energy.
Where's the Vienna sausage and the tiny nuts at?
mm,
I better stop before someone offends me.
eh,
I'm high off Benadryl because the pollen. So please, that's why I don't drink. If y'all ever take me out and I drink, I'm gonna tell me and the spirit's gonna tell everybody's story. I'm gonna say, you see that lady right there? She's into animals. I would tell
Oh
everything.
Lord.
and
That's why I don't drink.
and I'll be the one sitting there sipping for real.
You be like, pour my some more liquor. Pour my some more liquor.
Initiated by spirits, like, I don't know.
I'm like,
Y'all don't want me to drink and then say, give me a reading because that's when I go into full potential. I be holding back on y'all. Don't give me some ooh wee. Oh hell no. That's when me and Baron, boy, we be on one. And
Oh Lord.
Baron on one. Will y'all shut her up?
Is Cold Pink Falls, you could be here and stuff. You stop thinking you gonna have an anxiety attack.
I know it was her. She's gonna be there Sunday.
Randy said, I love animals. I love I don't like bugs. I don't like snakes. I don't like none of that. So that's why I said no comment.
He said he
like me too.
He did. Oh, okay. I love
that, that sticky icky.
Hey, it's nothing wrong with it.
Oh yeah. We can have some edibles too at the retreat. And so I can laugh at y'all.
Oh hell no, I'm not doing nothing. Nothing.
So I can laugh at y'all.
Man. No, oh yeah.
Think about it.
What stays at the retreats? What goes on stays there.
But y'all would definitely have a blast.
Who called Randy a man? She's a woman.
I don't know if I did or not. If I did, I apologize. I don't know. Did I? I don't know. If I did, I apologize.
Sadara Williams, you funny. I want to meet you, Sadara Williams. I I want to meet you. You seem like Coos, period. Coos. Oh, Lord.
And see, and hold on. That's another topic we need to talk about, this lingo. Because I'm just getting what the hell.
Yeah, what the heck is cancer something?
It's the
Cold pink cross. What's cancer? Cancer spirituality or something you're talking about.
No, ma'am. Cold pink frost babies would not be welcome. No, ma'am. No.
Nah.
No kids. No kids. Sorry.
And Divine Legacy gonna bring her cards. We're gonna have fun, people. We're gonna help you forget your problems. Now, when you go back home, that's on you. But when we there, your personal problems got to stand outside the door.
And some of y'all just need to get away for the weekend. Y'all really do need to get away. So I feel like a lot of y'all is thinking about it because y'all need to get away.
We gotta think of a state, people, so we can rent this Airbnb and make it happen. We're gonna eat food because I gotta have food. I'm sorry. We're gonna have food, you know. And if you don't trust people's cooking, we can DoorDash, baby. It's really simple.
Yeah, that is true. But here's the thing: a lot of stuff will be cooked in front of y'all. Now, if somebody ain't washed their hands, just be like,
I'm gonna say you're nasty. I'm gonna say, go wash your ass.
Yeah.
You're nasty.
So we're about to get off. We enjoyed everybody. Thank you.
My eyelids are getting heavy.
We're not giving my allergy medicine before a podcast.
I'm ready to go night night. I'm ready to go night night.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Peace.